Santa Claus, and that was a big production number. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? What do you think I think? I think that was a big production number at all. Well, if you're gonna make a movie about the one and only Santa Claus, it has to be big, big!
What do you mean, Mr. DeGrew?
First of all, who are these little people?
We're the elves. Can't you tell by our pointy hats and our curly shoes?
Well, you are kind of short, but if you're gonna be so short and have lots of elves, you need lots. Go get some more. And who are you supposed to be?
They're the reindeers, can't you tell?
Well, if I could tell, I wouldn't be asking that, would I? Whatever. The acting in the last movie was atrocious. If we're going to make a movie about the one and only Santa Claus, it has to be a bit more dramatic and come up with a better dance routine. The last one was like this rain and fog.
Do you really think we can make a movie like you used to make?
Of course. You just need some dancing girls and props. And first of all, take it again from the top and let's give it all you've got. This is going to be epic.
Lights, camera, Christmas, the epic adventure of Santa Claus. Take 2.
Action. What do you mean not bad?
Well, if you like that old-fashioned kind of thing, it really was quite quaint.
Quaint?
Now, if you're gonna make a movie about Santa, it has to be a bit more cutting edge, don't you think?
Who are you?
See the name we call me? Steven.
Wow, Steven, as in Jurassic Park, as in Indiana Jones, as in Jaws.
To name a few.
So, Mr. Rio, Steven, what kind of movie do you think we should make?
If you're gonna make a movie about the greatest superhero of all time, it has to be exciting, adventurous, with music that soars, and special effects that show off the magnificence of the superhero, the greatest superhero.
I'm afraid our budget is limited.
Yeah, like none.
Don't worry, I'll bankroll it. Now let's make a movie worthy of the character of our hero.
Adventure Film Super Center. Scene 1, take 1, lights, camera.
Action.
He's the fastest, he's the smartest, he's the greatest of them all. If you ever need a hero, there's no need to fear. Santa will hear your call. In December, he'll remember every corner of every boy. If you ever need a hero, there's no need to fear. Santa will hear your call.
I see a bright future for you in this business.
Well, thanks, Miss Drifter. Coming from you, that's a great compliment.
Miss Drifter? You mean like D.W. Drifter, the greatest silent movie director of all time?
You rang.
Miss Drifter, we're trying to make a movie about Santa Claus that is worthy of the character. What do you think it should be?
A movie about Santa Claus. Has it ever been done before?
We're not quite like this, I'm afraid.
Perhaps you're making it too difficult for yourself.
What do you mean, Miss Drifter?
Well, I've made dozens of movies, but most of them didn't have much of a script.
You mean silent films?
Exactly, and now you're one step ahead of me because you have this marvelous course to make a great movie.
What's that, Miss Drifter?
Well, you need a villain.
Oh, can I visit you, villain, Miss Drifter?
I'm not sure, Blitzen. Can you laugh an evil laugh?
Like this? Mwah, ha, 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 ha.
That'll do. What else do we need? Well, you need a damsel in distress.
Oh, I could play that role.
What?
Help me! Help me! Oh, please, save me, please! I'm a damsel in distress here, please!
I think she's got it. Well, of course, we need a hero.
Well, that has to be Santa Claus.
Oh, let me play Santa Claus this time. I know I can save a damsel in distress. Okay, Prancer, you're on. Are you ready to make a movie?
We're ready!
Then let's make a movie. Almost silent movie. Heroic Santa. Damsel.
Help me! Help me!
Tied to a railroad track by an evil villain.
Mwahahaha.
Waiting for a hero. I'll save you now. Take one. Action.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Wow, isn't that?
Pitchfork. Alfred Pitchfork. At your
What did you think of our movie, Mr. Pitchfork?
Interesting. Very interesting. But it seemed to me a bit too chipper.
Chipper.
Yes, chipper.
On his
Well, it is Christmas, you know.
And I thought Blitzen was a marvelous villain. Of course, the more successful your villain, the more successful the picture. People go to the movies not just all the time to feel happy. What do you mean? People go to the movies to feel all sorts of emotion and to have all kinds of experiences. For instance, Santa himself puts on a pretty good show. What do you think his life is really like around this time of year?
Pretty hectic, I imagine.
He's got so much to do getting all those presents ready.
And reading all those letters and checking his list not once but twice.
And getting ready to fly all around the world behind 8 overacting reindeer.
Exactly. If we're gonna make a movie about Santa Claus, let's make it about what his life is really like around this time of year.
You mean like a film noir?
Precisely.
Oh, can I play Santa this time?
Sure, Comet. You're on. Quiet on the set. Film noir version of Life of Santa. Remember, keep it moody, people. Lights, camera,
Action.
So many presents, so little time. So many rooftops, out of money. So
what you were thinking. You can't make a movie about Santa Claus and make it depressing.
Who are you?
Who am I? She asked me who am I? I am Santa Morning, only the greatest director inside this creative person to live. That's who am I?
Surely you're not going to tell us that a movie about Santa Claus should be a Western.
It has to be a Western, see? I can get you fit westward when we don't wait to play Santa Claus.
Darn way. That's a little far-fetched.
Far-fetched? Not at all. You already have some cowboys, see? There's you.
We're actually the elves.
Well, get yourself some ting-a-ling hats and make yourself look taller. And see, you have plenty of cattle.
Actually, they're reindeer.
Cattle, rain. We can make believe. Now let me hear you move.
Moo! Moo! Moo!
Perfect. And that fella over there, he'll be the puppet Santa, no? Santa, no.
That's Melton, the warm-hearted snowman.
Perfecto. Get this man a different hat and let's make a movie about Santa Claus. And don't forget about the big tussle.
Tesla!
No, tussle.
Santa goes west. Scene 5. Get along, little reindeer. Lights, camera,
Action.
It's December, December in the old west, and it's time to ride the range. But we don't have any cattle, so this might all look strange.
about Santa Claus.
That's right, Mr. Power, but we're having a hard time getting just the right style. Every director seems to have a completely different idea of how it should go.
He loves to say we're confused.
Yeah, I saw the cow thing. Not good. Look, I made a few movies in my time, and not one thing I learned is that movie has
What do you mean?
what is it that makes Santa Claus so special to all of us?
He's always jolly and cheerful.
Generous. Don't forget generous.
He never leaves anyone stranded.
His kindness can melt anyone's heart.
Please don't say that.
What I think I hear you saying then is that Santa comes along at the end of every year and reminds us of all the good that's in the world. He's a symbol of the season that all over the world is a celebration of beauty, kindness, wonders, and miracles. Then I think you'd make a movie about just that. For that is what Santa Claus is all about.
Santa Claus and the amazing miracles of the season. Take one. Lights, camera,
Action.
Well, it certainly is difficult to say what kind of movie to make about Santa Claus.
It sure is. Santa loves variety. I think you would appreciate any of our choices.
Well, don't worry, because I have it all on tape. HD, 3D, you name it. With a little bit of editing, she'll be ready to go.
So if we combine all the styles of the movies to make one big movie by Santa Claus?
Sure.
Why not? We'll call it a very merry montage.
That's a great idea. This is going to be epic.
A little dark.
With the superhero.
And a tussle. Don't forget a tussle.
And a bit of holiday inspiration.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit over the top?
Over the top? Are you kidding? This is Santa Claus was talking about. This is going to be a blockbuster.
Are you ready, everybody? Lights, camera,
Celebration should give an ovation to shoe location.